Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, we're looking at Lunar Lander! Lunar Lander. Hello, I hope everybody is doing well. If you are watching on Facebook, welcome aboard to you. You can always join everybody here on YouTube at youtube.com/Jade Starr. I think that's what it is, something like that. Or you can head over to Twitch at twitch.com/howtoapp on iOS. Something really cool. I was chatting on Twitch, was it yesterday or the day before? Or the day before that, something like that, in one of the wrestling channels, and they promoted my channel, which was really cool on Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, hello. Yes, sorry I wasn't here yesterday. Took a day off because I had to go into hospital again for more tests and more stuff, and to collect drugs and physiotherapy and a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, that was a long day. I was there for probably about, 10, 11, 12, 6, about fucking 7 hours. It was joyous. But we're all back today. Let's say hello to folks in the chat. Audible Video, hello to you. Kim, Harden, Hudson, hello. Thomas Christ, Cy, it's effing good to see you. Synth Widow, hello. I have an idea. Is anyone else missed as I scroll down? Colin, hello to you. G'day, Russ. Oh man, I forgot I even have this thing here. Hello to the incomparable, the amazing Doctor's Orders. Cool. Slowly getting my touch back with this stuff. Alrighty, let's have a look if there's any price drops or anything like that before we jump into Lunar Lander today, because Lunar Lander is really cool. Where do we need to go? Over here. There's a whole bunch of apps on sale at the moment, yeah. Definitely a whole bunch of apps on sale. All those, these things go on sale all the time, yeah. These session band things. It's almost like they're trying to throw them away. But they are all on sale again at $2.99, all of them. So if there's any of them that tickle your fancy session band jazz, seriously, I have to do a show on one of them soon, because once you've seen one of them, you've seen them all pretty much. But they're always on sale, yeah. So look at this one, this session soul jazz funk 2. This one's normally $11.99 to $2.99. Super 80s World. I don't know what it is, Thomas. It's a game, it looks like. Shall we have a look at it? All right, let's have a look at it. All right, Thomas. Super. Oh, man, my iPad's doing this stupid funky thing again. Let's see if I can sort that out. I don't know why it does it. Normally when I change, because I'm connected to, let's see if I go here. Let's see if it brings them up. See, look at this. I don't know what's going on with my, you know what I might do tomorrow? I think I need to reset my network settings on my iPad. That will probably fix that. Sorry, I didn't even read what it was. Let's see what it was. It is, rewind time to 1980 in this mobile platformer, where you save the decade by collecting old school memorabilia. Why is that in the music category? What the hell, man? 4 old school arcade mini games. It's got nothing to do with fucking music, man. It's just got old school in it. Dude. Super 80s World. It looked promising, didn't it? I saw it, Thomas, but I saw that it said games, and I was like, nah, fuck off. Hi, Andy Goldsby. Good to see you too, my friend. Definitely not a music app, but yeah, but it could be fun. Digistix is on sale tomorrow. I'm doing Digistix 2. Hey, from what I know, Digistix is staying on the App Store because it is a universal app, where Digistix 2 is not. All right, it's not a universal app, it's iPad only. Hello, fretless bass, 33, fretless 33 bass. I got that all around the wrong way, man. So we'll look at Digisticks tomorrow, hopefully, because we've got the drum kit set up over there. So I had a test on the Patreon, we should be fine. Next page. So there's heaps more apps on sale. This Audio RTA, which is a real-time octave analyzer. All the Swam instruments, the trumpet, cellos, horns, they're all on sale at the moment too. So if you are interested in getting those, they are available. What else? Still FabFilter stuff is on sale as well. Hello, Danny Broderick. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hello, Brad Example. Hope you're doing good too. So yeah, all the FabFilter stuff. There's a whole heap of stuff on sale. There's been a whole bunch of new releases come out too. One I'm really excited about, which I think we're going to look at maybe. Hello, Hambo Hounslow. Good to see you too, my friend. Thank you all for being here. But yeah, there's your price drops for today. There is something I'm excited about looking at this week, maybe if we can fit it all in, which is, there it is there, Sound Saw by the maker of Beat Cutter. So this is really fun. I'm looking forward to this. Now, if you were afraid of Beat Cutter, don't be afraid of Sound Saw because it's a lot less scary. It's a lot less scary, but just as much fun. It's kind of like got all the coolness of Beat Cutter with the kind of noise shaping and all that kind of stuff and distortion and sound destruction without the cutting up of sound, without the slicing. So imagine that. So yeah. But today we are going to look at Lunar Lander. Lunar Lander, yeah. And what is Lunar Lander? I would open up the App Store, but my App Store images aren't working. We'll try it anyway. Man, I've got to sort this out. I reckon it's just going to be a network reset. There it is, Lunar Lander. Oh, look, all the images working for Lunar Lander. Why is that? Who knows? Now, it is free. All right, let's get this out of the way before we open up the app. It is free to download, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. There's a few things that are hidden behind the paywall. And I do believe the paywall is, I think, $10 US, and so it's $14.99 Australian. So that's about $10, I think, US and UK. So yeah. But for what you get for free, you get crap loads. Yeah, it's not a lot that you don't get. So don't be scared by that. But you know, at the end of the day, if you are getting it and if you do download it, which I suggest you do because it's awesome, you're probably going to want to get the extra reverb and the syncing and stuff like that because it's incredibly worth it. Before I open up the app today, I'm just going to run over something. So I spoke to Zyad last night, who is the developer of this app. And he just wanted me to let you all know that there is an update coming, because currently it says here there's a new version coming. It's tonight, that will fix the following bug. When you change BPM in your DAW, it's not locking to change internally. So yeah, there's a locking situation when you change it within the DAW, when you change the BPM. But that'll be fixed in the, look, it's probably going to be out, within a few hours. So be aware of that. And the updated version will also have some new presets provided by Jamie Melander. I'm pretty sure, yeah, by Jamie Melander. Yeah. So don't pissy pants about and download it. There's a link in the description so you can download it. So what I have done, just to kick off, is I have deleted it from my device and then re-downloaded it. And then you can see what you get for the free version. And then I will restore the purchase so you can see exactly what you get. Yeah? Sound good? All right, let me have a quick vape. Let me have a swig of the coffee, the old coffeeola with the Studio Live Today in the front. Remember, Pete Johns is up next. Because I'm going to run through a whole bunch of instruments today, yeah? Exactly. The third plate. Not a joke. but I'll take it, Peppy. I'll take whatever I can get from you, Peppy. Except I'm not even going to go there. Right, so I'm going to open this up in AUM today. And as you can see, I have, yes, Peppy's back just for you, Audible Video. So I have a bunch of things open here. So I've got a microphone handy. So I've got the old trusty SM58 here today. I have an acoustic guitar prepped to go as well. I also have Magellan 2 running. It's good. I'll send Peppy all your love. I've got a Swam cello and I've got Hammerhead. So we'll run through a bunch of things with this year. What shall we kick off with? Peppy's not good at sharing. Oh man, please let's not turn this into a Peppy fucking episode. Alrighty. What shall we go with first? I think let's just open up one of them and show you what you get. So I'll go full screen here. This is the beast itself. So off the bat, this is what you get for free, right? So I haven't got the in-app purchases happening here, and you'll see there's a few things blocked out here. One of them is this button here, which when you click it, it actually will lock the clock rate of the delay to the mod rate. So you can lock them together. So if you don't pay for it, you actually have to turn these and lock them in yourself. And, you know, so that's this little button here. You also got a low pass filter, which, thanks Russ for the super chat. I'll let Peppy know. Whoops. You ever hear that, Peppy? Or have a drum solo, Peppy? I think it's the only drum beat Peppy knows. Sorry. There you go. God, Peppy. It's always something on this bloody show. Hi, Vortex. How you going? So we've got a low pass filter here. So that's not included as well, right? Then over here, you have this hard over section, this little button here. And this gives you extra options for your reverb. Okay, to give you some more flexibility there. So you've got a low pass filter, pre-delay dampening, decay diffusion 2. If we click that off again. And the other thing too is you don't get the extra plate size. So you've only got 3. You've got 3 plates and you only get 2. But when you unlock it for the $10, you get that extra 1. Yeah. So as you'll see, it's incredibly worth it because that extra plate, and we all love a good plate. Yeah. I like a good plate of Peppy's brains. When you unlock that extra plate, you'll really, if you're a lover of your black hole and all that stuff and your big reverbs, you're going to get that kind of thing with this number 3 plate. Yeah. Hello, Maury P. Good to see you. Welcome along. Alrighty. So I will let you know because now that you've seen what you, and let's look at the presets quickly too, because you get remember this is. So this is the free version. Look at all these presets. Heaps of presets, yeah? So don't stress, for free. There's plenty there, right? The other thing here too, there's a little button up the top here. And if I click this A&R, it swaps the reverb to the front. So these are the reverb controls here. And it just swaps around the delay and the reverbs. So in your chain, which is cool. So this is all free. Now, as I've already had a code for this and entered my code, this was held up on the App Store for a little while because it had an issue with the in-app purchase, but it's all been fixed now. But I'm going to show you how to not be scared when you pay for it. And if you uninstall it and then reinstall it again, yeah, just for all this Vortex, this is all free, right? So $10 and you get the extra add-ons. You hit the little question mark on here. So as you know, I've uninstalled this and reinstalled it. I've paid for the upgrade. So just click this little question mark and you'll get purchased. Currently, there isn't a restore purchase. So I'm going to click purchase. And what's going to pop up is the normal purchase button. I'm going to click that twice and say yes. Come on. Face ID. And it looks like I'm going to get charged $14.99. But there you go. You've already purchased this. Would you like to get it again for free? So that is the workaround the dev has had to do to get this actually working. So if you pay for it and delete it, don't be afraid, you're not going to get charged again if you initially pay for it. So now, as you can see, we've got all these little extra low pass filters being added, and now we can sync. When I turn on this little button, we can sync the clock rate and the mod rate, wet and dry, together. So that's really cool. And now we've got this little hard over section here where we can change these low pass filters. Really cool. So let's go have a look over. What should we bring in for the first thing? I think I'll bring in a guitar, yeah? So I've got an acoustic today. And, you know, look, this really does sound great with guitars only. So I don't think this is just for synths or anything like that. Let's get some volume. So straight off the bat, you can hear what's happening. Here's just my clean acoustic sound. Hello, Thomas Gillane. So it's just a basic clean acoustic sound through here. So as you can see, got my guitar here. Got the guitar. And, you know, that's a fairly basic sound. I haven't tuned it or anything since my gig on the weekend. It seems in tune. Let's bring this sucker in here and shall we just go through some presets first off. And then we'll talk about what everything does. Because there's saturation in here as well too. There's some really subtle, lovely saturation in here. And we can't forget the duck. What I just noticed, bear with me a second here, I need to reload these just because I've now paid for it and I have to reload it. So all of them pop up, yeah? Because I could notice the second one there. There we go. They've all got paid. They're all paid for now. Cool. And you guys do know I love a good reverb on my guitar from my gigs, the opening hours I do on the weekend. Oh, listen to that. Beautiful. What have I got going on there? So as I said, I'm just going to flick through. Now, can you hear with this one? We've got this noise in there. This subtle little crackling sound. I really love the subtlety of the noise and dirt that's in here. It's really nice. It's not overpowering. And while we're on that subject, I'll show you. There's this little knob up here, and you'll notice it looks like a screw. So we've got a little skeuomorphic stuff going on here. And I can drag my finger on this because it works like your finger's a screwdriver, and you can pull this up and pull it down, and you can add some noise to this, yeah? Which is really cool. And speaking of noise and saturation, down the bottom here, you've got this Class A and Class B. So you can flick between these. Let me just play a chord. We'll find a different preset. We'll go through some of these. Just going to take down my microphone for a moment. We'll run through some presets just so you can hear the guitar by itself. So you notice with this sound here, we've got just a one plate size on there. I'm going to just bump it up to number 2. Bump it up to number 3. Check this. So I'm not going to go through everything in here. We're going to go through some more stuff with each instrument. That's just to give you a taste. Let's run through some of the buttons and what they do, yeah? Where everything is. And we'll bring in a microphone and all that kind of stuff as well. So, going to use Magellan here because there's lots of really cool spacey sounds here, and let's make it a little bit spacey for you know, because it's a spacey kind of app. This Lunar Lander, it involves lunar and landing and lunar landing together. Alrighty. So So there's just the sound without anything on here. Let's go through what everything does. Rightio. So right now, I'm just going to hit now. So you've got your clock rate up the top here. So this section around here, this is your delay, right? All these buttons in this side. Then over this side is your reverbs. Then you've got your volume, input gain, and you have this little saturation section here. And down here's your little ducking button, which we'll go into a little bit soon. Clock rate, regeneration, mod speed, mod rate. Also, we have, oops, oh man, I hate when that thing pops up. I've really got to remove that from my system. And we also have so your wet and dry mix and your bucket brigade delay down the bottom here in this bottom left hand corner. So now you can see I've activated, this is what you get for your in-app purchase. Now that this little light is on here, when I change the clock rate here, you can see also that this mod rate is moving alongside with it because they are locked together, yeah? Is this app time limited? Do you have to finish the track before Lunar Lander runs out of fuel? In the old days, yes, BBD as opposed to BBW. Audible. Make sure you keep that in mind. So over on the reverb side of things, you've got your your 3 plate sizes, 1, 2, and 3. You can flick between these. And you also, let me bring my camera back over here. There you go. I do remember the game Lunar Lander. You've got your wet and dry mix here, so you can really... You've got your decay. And man, and your bandwidth. I could fuck off and go to the shop and leave that and come back. It's still going. Still going, motherfucker. Look at that. Holy hell, man. That's crazy stuff. So you've also got a wet and dry mix over here, so you can bring up your delay as well, and you can balance these off each other. Evil. So whenever you change any of these sounds too, you'll notice up here you've got a little floppy disk, and you'll see when it's got a little dot next to it, that means you've actually edited a sound. So if you click on that, that'll actually save that edited sound, and this little floppy disk on this side is a save as. Yeah, so it'll give you the option to add a name to your sound that you'd like to save into the presets in here as well. I mean, listen to that shit. It's still going, man. Still going. Let's go to the bottom and start our way up here. So the other switch here, I'll just cover as well, is this is your, so you can turn off the sound effect here. Let's grab a different sound effect. Let's find something else in here. I'll make sure I've got this off. We've got some horror sounds in here. We've got some of the Daniel stuff. Ooh. Let's just go with that one for now. So what's really good about it, I think, is really awesome for ambient stuff. Like, I'm going to just bang up. I just love banging up this reverb. So just covering something else here. So you do have this little button down the bottom here, which is for ducking. And what is ducking? So this little ducking knob here, everybody loves a good knob, allows the actual original sound to duck underneath the actual tail of the sound effects that are of the actual effect, right? So if I turn this up, you can actually hear the original sound cutting through underneath the tail. So it's that's how that works. So let's bang it on something else. Just, what are we, 37 minutes in? So we've got here. So just a cello sound here. It's, cool. And let's run through. Hello Seba, welcome along. So another thing too, I want to talk about the saturation. So that's this little button down here. Now to get the most out of it, because as I said, it's really subtle, super subtle saturation here. Right, so you've got this class A and class B. But to get the most out of it, you want to turn down your volume and bring up your input gain. And you hear what it does? It just dirties it up, yeah? Hello, Greg Hernandez. So super subtle, yeah? Which is good, because everything doesn't have to be at a fucking 1,000 miles an hour, yeah? Which a lot of the time people just go for 1,000 miles an hour. It doesn't have to be. So to lock this with your door, you've got this little lock button here. And when you click that, you can automatically see the clock rate that locks now to the 120, which is in your door, whatever, you know, which is in AUM here. And you can, as I said, you can lock the mod rate. So if we give this a bit of mod depth as well. Yeah, can you hear that growl that's underneath there? So super cool, yeah? Again, I will remind you all, for those who have come late, this is free to download, and the in-app purchase is around $10. Totally worth it. I haven't even covered like the low pass filter here. So you've also got your crazy mod stuff you can do, something which I never get into. So you can see with this patch here, we have the wet turned up totally on the delay. Let's have a look at these extra functions you get too. So up here, as I said before, this hard over section, this gives you extra stuff for your reverb, yeah? So you've got a low pass filter. You've got a pre-delay. Just you can change the dampening. And these extra functions, the hard over section, that's what you get when you pay for the in-app purchase, which is really cool. And like I mentioned, you can flip these around in the chain. And at any time too, you can look at, you know, I said, you know, you're paying for this to set the clock rate and match them up. At any time, you can just tap your clock rate as well too. So I'll show you here. So you can just tap on here and you'll see your clock rate will change to 3. It's pretty crazy. That was pretty fast. But you can change that at any time. So look, if you've used a delay or a reverb, this stuff isn't rocket science to, you know, how to control this thing. Everything's really nicely laid out. It's you know, it's made for us stupid metalheads like me to understand easily. So you're not going to like do your brain in trying to understand this thing. Let's throw it on some drums before we wrap up. And of course, last I'm going to throw it on some vocals. So we got happy old Hammerhead here. Oh, look, absolutely, Thomas. Absolutely and utterly workable for the free version, you know. So they've been extremely generous to give you so much for free. But, you know, like with anything, Jade is a really awesome, I almost did a... He's a great developer. I know, Colin. Where are you, Peppy? All right, bit late. You're not fired. So, try changing the triplet. Oh, yeah. Thanks for that. I'll do that with the drums. So I was saving that. Zayed. Hey, good. Thank you for being here, Zayed. I will do that with the drums now. So I was saving that up for drums. So we've got a Hammerhead here. I've got it set up. I'll turn this off for now. Boom! So as you can see here, you can change your quarters. You can change all this as well. Half, quarter, eighth, 30 seconds, all that kind of stuff as well. So what's really cool with this, using Hammerhead for an example, yeah, is the way you can turn up the chants and stuff and really mutate the shit. So we turn this off. Boom. Boom. So yeah, with anything with ratcheting, you know, and let's be honest, there's a whole lot of stuff that's coming. You know, you've got a chord jam, all that kind of stuff. There's so many things coming out with lots of ratcheting and stuff. Using this on top of all that with chants and ratcheting and all that stuff, you're just going to fucking blow your brains out even more, right? Because it's just absolutely crazy stuff you're going to achieve with it. So see here, we've got this very subtle saturation going on, but it really is just enough just to rub it in the dirt, get a little bit grubby. Yeah. Hello, Sean. Zayed says, I'm an avid listener of Brian Eno ambient music for over 30 years, and this was all channeled to get that unique sound for Lunar Lander. Awesome. You know what this is going to work really well with? Now, let's just do it, because this has just been released too. Igor's new app. You know I love my noise. Super sore. You know I love making noise, my folks. So I'm just going to run through. Let's bring this volume back up. We'll change this. Hello, Synfidel. Let's load in another kit here. All right. So there's a... Yeah. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm not here to sit through and go every single thing on this, because this is like on my shows are just, this is a social gathering kind of thing, that my shows just to show you a little bit of it and to get your juices going on how this can change your music, because it's about you, not me, and what I can do with it. It's about what you can do with it and what kind of things you can create. So what I'm going to do last is just bring this funky thing in. Hello. Ooh. Yeah. So, let me turn down my main mic. Hello, baby. So I'm just using a Shure SM58 here. And let's play. Now remember, there's nothing else on this. There's no pitch shifter, there's nothing. This is just pure Lunar Lander. So you can see with this ducking here how cool this is. It's virtually like a, takes all of the effect and allows the main vocal to sneak in underneath and just cut through the tail of all of the effects. So that was just on a. Oh, I crashed it there. You see that? I knew I was going to do that. See, I've got way too many. Look at all this stuff running here. Alrighty, let's play a little bit more. Just grab a few more things here. What do we got? This ambient wash. Just so you can hear what I'm doing with my voice there, is this. Bit of in-sucking grind death metal vocals. Pretty fucking cool, yeah? If you haven't downloaded it already, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. Download it. It's free. Have a play with it. And if you really, really like it, which you should because it's great, download the in-app purchases. Support Jade. What a fantastic developer. He did give me some codes, which I gave away this weekend, just gone to Patreons, which we do these days. So thank you so much for keeping me up to date with everything that's going on. Remember, there's going to be an update for it. It's going to be soon. It's like within the next day, I do believe, which will fix the internal locking with your door. So there's a little bit of an issue there. That'll be fixed. The lock to door section. And there are some new presets from Jamie, which will be really cool because we love Jamie. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's a really beautiful app. And I'm sure if your imagination has been wet and excited from this video, you too will create some fantastic sounds. And really easy to use, really fun. And that's about it. So tomorrow, folks, hopefully if my health is all good and I'm able to jump on the drum kit tomorrow over there, up there it is, we'll be looking at DigiSticks 2 and how easy it is to program it for your electronic drum kit and how easy it is to set up new kits, import sounds and all that kind of stuff. And should be a lot of fun. Yeah. I think what else have we got going on for the rest of the week? Synthmaster 2 and the new and amazingly fun and really, really cool Sound Saw. Awesome. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. And do the things that make you happy, yeah? And keep making mistakes because they can only make you better. Adios. Have a great one. See you later. Click. Do you want to help me tomorrow, Peppy, do the DigiSticks thing? You sure? All right, you can help. Now get back in your cage.
What the rock?